UK filler. Discover beyond satisfaction.
Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to UK Filler. On this edition, we'll be having a tete-a-tete with some resource persons who are doing very good in some particular areas of their lives. And today with me, the person I have is a very good friend. And before I introduce him, let's not forget this program was sponsored by UK Concept. Please don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. On Facebook is UK Concept. On Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube is UK Filler GH. My name is Tinye Mobia, and I'll be your host for this episode. Episode we are going to be discussing about the plight of market women and men in Edum Kejitia. Yebeji Kejitia Hukomo. Yebisa say Kejitia at say. My name is Tingy Bobia and I'll be your host throughout this event. Please don't forget to follow us on our social media platform on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter is UK Filler GH. Please on our YouTube channel, please drop your comment and subscribe.
UK filler. Discover beyond satisfaction.
Okay, so the guest with me, I personally know him as PH Franklin. Can you actually give us your real name and your full name?
PH Franklin is my full name. There's no need to battle me on here. Alright, my name is Franklin. I'm Prochum Kunodo Prince Ralph.
Okay.
Popularly known as PH Franklin.
I know you to be a spoken word artist. Are there other things that you're doing currently?
I'm a writer as well.
You write stories?
Yeah, I do write stories and movie scripts. That's what I do for living.
Okay. And it's you're getting some earnings from it?
Definitely.
I'm asking this because we are channeling it to youth unemployment. You have identified something and you are doing it and you are making some means from it. But then we are tackling youth unemployment, okay? The percentages keeps increasing year by year. Every year, various universities in Ghana, both government and private, are producing thousands of graduates and they are all going to look for jobs. But then how, let's put it this way, in your own terms, how do you tend to define youth unemployment in Ghana?
Well, thanks for your question, Miss. One thing I've come to understand is our education system fish for people. It does not teach us how to fish. That is the problem. Unemployment. I don't even buy into that idea of unemployment. We feel so big to do something small. We have been made to understand that the government will provide jobs for us. So that mentality is reigning in our hearts. Instead of us being we should have been taught from the beginning that you have to do this, you can do this, your potentials. One of the most important things I have come to realize is we've ignored our potentials, and that is draining our strength as well. That's what I understand. And to your question, let me answer it this way. Youth unemployment. Well, what I know is we are so much into provide for me. That's the reason why we are so much dependent. And it's the attitude that is killing us. For unemployment, if any country you go around the world, there seems to be unemployment issue. Even in the United States of America. So what is our problem here? I don't really understand.
Yeah, that is driving me to my next question of what exactly is the cause, if you can really state some main cause of this unemployment amongst graduates. Yeah.
Okay.
Graduates.
Our education system is the cause.
Would you feel it's rigid?
It's so rigid. You see, I'm a business person.
Yeah.
I learned anything business in school. How does that affect my life? How? Let's say those who do visual art back in the situation, who went on to further in the universities. Once they are done, they have their jobs.
Are you sure about that?
Some of them keep on printing T-shirts.
Okay, yeah.
They keep on printing some stuff. It fetches them money. Is that not? Are they not employed? Must they wait for the government before they get themselves employed? I'm a motivational speaker and a conference speaker. I have my own T-shirt, a brand T-shirt. Do you know that the person that did it for me actually took like 1,000 cedis from me? You see, he got his job and he's paid. Truth is, our education system teaches us nothing. We learn in our head. We don't learn with our hands. That means we are much theoretical than being practical. That is the problem we're facing now. And I think we, the youth, must rally against this kind of rigid education system. And it's one of my things.
Referencing what you said earlier on, you made mention of the fact that those who did visual arts tend to have certain handicraft jobs to do.
Yeah.
Can you link that graduate unemployment can be connected to the various programs that we read in the universities?
Sure. It can, and it is. You see, let me say I did engineering here on campus. I don't have links.
Links, that's another thing.
You don't have links.
Yeah.
Your dad is not a big man. Your mom is not a good in the system. Let's say that you're the only one. They've pushed you. They've sold some kind of properties to push you to be there. So once you're out of school, the pressure keeps on coming. And where is the job too? Do you expect my father to employ while I'm in the house? No. It does not happen. And it will never happen. Unless I'm just a vagabond. Even that, mom will still fight for me. Well, with our education system, it needs to be restructured. That is one thing we have. Every day we keep on lamenting, making noise on social media. So I ask, are we just being social media commenters or something? Or when are we taking action? When are we keeping our leaders on their toes? When are we really rallying behind our decisions? How long are we going to keep on crying? For how long?
Before I come to my next question, please don't forget this is still UK Filler and is sponsored by UK Concept. My next question is, what is the effect of graduate unemployment on the youth now and then in some years to come?
Recently, had a guy who has been who graduated in the 2012 committed suicide. You heard that?
I haven't chanced upon that news yet.
Oh, okay. The pressure that will come from society. Excuse me to say this. And we are school that on your shade. Since you completed, what are you doing? All this kind of humiliation. Don't forget, rents keep on increasing. And if you have a lady, you have to take care of her. And you as a lady, you have to take care of yourself. You as a boy, you have to take care of yourself. So where will you get all these resources to take care of yourself? And if care is not taken, that is where good guys turn bad boys. Recently, somebody sent me a message on Facebook about Freemason or something, and I asked him, "How rich are you?" That's why our young guys are, excuse me to say, into fraud. They are probably known to be Yahoo boys. If they don't do that, what will they do? So at the end, it puts the country's future into jeopardy. And I'll keep on saying, no government will ever fix this unless we come to our senses to fix this.
Do you think that graduate unemployment poses security threat on the country?
Very much. Very, very, very much. Unlike me, I'm afraid of blood. But what about a guy that was raised the brutal way? Who knows how to handle any heavy weapon? who has muscles and strong as well. He cannot stay hungry forever, can he? No. And maturity is not in age. Most people don't know how to withstand the storm of struggle. So it poses a threat to our security. Once we keep on increasing uh, the pressure of recognition and impression in our community keeps on increasing every day, and that is the problem. That is the problem.
It would take years for this issue to be addressed, and the government, any incumbent government, takes it as a heavy task to solve graduate unemployment. But then, if I should ask you, what are some recommendations or remedies that you think can help some graduates out there?
Okay. You see, I have a friend in China now, Harris. He said when he went to China, he realized one thing. All the youth have been churning into some kind of production. They are not just learning, they produce something. I will encourage anybody, me myself, I know how to wave kente. So when the going get tough, I go back and wave. You see, we have to get some skills. It doesn't matter. I know a friend who is a graduate, but after she realized there's no job in the system, took upon herself to learn fashion. And now she's a fashion designer. Don't you wear things? Wouldn't you buy? You would. So we need to get some skills. And it's important we get skills. Let me quickly say this. When you have skills, you have strength. You have knowledge. Then you become intelligent. Skills, anyone that have skill, and it is difficult for the person to be poor. That's why Cristiano Ronaldo, the likes of Lionel Messi, they are rich. They have talent, and they have developed that talent into skills. We need to we need to make sure we nurture our talent into skills. I am a motivational speaker. How can I become an effective motivational speaker? I need to develop the skills of public speaking. And not just that, I need to improve every day. So we need to acquire skills, and it is good. We have to get this technique. It shouldn't be like MPhil in technology, but even when his laptop is at fault, he has to take it to a young boy who has never been to a classroom before to repair it for him. Is that not madness? Excuse my language, but that is.
You heard him. He said you need to nurture your talent into skills. But finally, before you go, have you heard about NAPCO, the incumbent government's initiative to address graduate unemployment? And currently, the motive is to employ about 100,000 graduates.
Is it for a period?
Yeah, for a period of 3 years, at least, for them to have on the knowledge experience. You see, most times when you are going to look for a job, you are asked to have a number of years of experience first before you be employed. But then this is more like a preparation for you to have that hands-on experience before you move to your permanent dream job. What is your take about this initiative? Do you think it's a good one?
Somehow it is, somehow it is not.
Okay, let's hear what you have on it.
You see, it's a laudable idea. I think this one I take my cap for the president. I'm not much into politics. But for 3 years, so now I think and then their pay is 700 cedis per month.
Exactly. So it means you've heard something.
700 cedis. So if a nurse whose allowance is more than 700 cedis, will be taking 700 cedis a month.
If a nurse who is not assured of a job after school, tertiary, is told to come and work and get 700 cedis, at least till you get your permanent job, you can leave as and when you want.
Yeah, this is what I call bittersweet.
Yeah.
You'll be you'll be getting some coins, and after 3 years, if you are not employed,
you don't stay till 3 years. Whilst you are still there, you look for your permanent job.
Then it's a good idea. But the multi-billion question is, where is the job? Where is the job? We are interested in building stores instead of factories. This nation, we are not serious at all. That's what I said. Me, Franklin. As for me, Franklin, I will never and ever follow any politician to a campaign rally or something. See, we give our life to them. We put our hope in them as if they are God sent. I remember back in 2016, the promises our current president gave, and unbecoming. They keep on giving us promises upon promises. Now NDC is lambasting MPP in government now. I heard of our current vice president saying that he has the dollar in his pocket. Now the dollar is still running while the city is still crawling. So what is the thing? I don't get it. Our politicians seem not to have anything for this nation. They don't have the nation at heart. They have their pockets at heart. That's what I see.
So you think the graduate unemployment is politically affiliated?
It is always be. It has always been and it will always be. Imagine I am an MP. You know me now. Won't I fix you somewhere? That is the problem. I remember I visited mom just some few weeks ago, and he said, "Oh, you know this MP, your friend. He came here. He wanted your number, so he said he will call you." I said, "Okay." And I later realized he wanted to put me somewhere, a place that will make me start instead of my dream. I said, "No, it is not like I don't like the money. Yes, I like there is good money in there. I should have mind my business and be there." But truth is, are we actually being citizens, or we are just being partisans? This is the problem. Once MPP is in power, a section of Ghanaians who happens to be cadred member of the MPP needed to be taken care of first. And that is what I have a extra big problem with. You see, if you heard this Nantechi Wahala said, "Oh, he sponsored MPP." Now, have you heard anything about the case? Ken will be making noise on TV. So he's a party big man. We are not serious as a country. I'm telling you.
Well, this has been an exciting discussion, but unfortunately we would have to end here. Thank you very much,
Welcome,
PH
dear.
Franklin. And this is still UK Filler, which is sponsored by UK Concept. And please don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. On Facebook is UK Concept, on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube is UK Filler GH. My name is Tinya Bobia. But before we go, I heard you have a program called Spirinational.
Yeah, Spirinational.
Spirinational.
Spiritual inspiration.
Spiritual.
Oh, too bad I'm not in my.
Spirinational. Please, when we want to watch, how do we get to watch Spirinational?
All right, I have a page on Facebook and Instagram, PH Franklin Motivation.
PH Franklin Motivation.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can as well check that out. Thank you very much. My name is Tinya Mobia, and so I'll catch you up next time. Bye bye.
UK Filler. Discover beyond satisfaction.